I want somebody in the comments to explain this to me like I'm 5 years old. I want somebody to genuinely...
I'll explain this like you were 5, like you asked, so it actually makes sense and maybe other people can understand it as well. Imagine 2 babysitters watching the same house. Babysitter Red says, if the kids don't learn to read, they'll believe whatever I tell them. So I'll throw out the books, keep them confused, and blast cartoons all day. Babysitter Blue says, if the kids learn to read, they'll trust me more. So I'll keep the books, but I'll decide which ones they get, which pages they can read, and which questions are off limits. All day long, they argue. Red points at Blue and says, see, I told you they are dangerous. Blue points at Red and says, see, I'm the responsible one. To the kids, it looks like a real fight. One looks cruel, the other looks caring. But here's the part nobody talks about. Upstairs, the rich parents who actually own the house, they set rules, they decide what happens behind locked doors. And when these parents say, don't open that door, don't talk about what's behind it, don't let the kids decide how the house is run, both babysitters say, okay. No matter how much they argue downstairs, no matter how different their styles look. So yes, one babysitter distracts and dumbs things down. The other educates and explains. But neither babysitter lets the kids question who owns the house. Decide how resources are shared. Open the locked rooms. Change the rules. Or remove the babysitters themselves. Education under Babysitter Blue is allowed until it threatens control. Distraction under Babysitter Red is just faster and louder. Different methods, same boss, same limits, same outcome. That's why one party defunds education and the other funds it. Not because one is good and one is evil, but because they manage power differently. And that's why people say 2 wings, same bird, not because they act the same, but because they guard the same house, answer to the same parents, and make sure the kids never get the keys. I hope that makes sense. I tried to do it calmly, patiently, and educationally. So hopefully that makes sense to people that have the brain wavelength of a 5-year-old.